Hey everybody, Glenn Younes again for my reoccurring video blog here on PressBoxOnline.com. As always, thank you to our sponsor, Carbiz. Check them out online, Carbiz.com. All right, it is the Ravens finally at home after a couple of games on the road on the West Coast. Neither of those games went the way anybody thought, unless you thought the Ravens were going to lose both of them, which they did, although they fought their faces off against Arizona on Monday night. That is something to be proud of for sure, but a loss is still a loss, and so what's it mean? It means this coming weekend at M&T Bank Stadium, the Chargers come from the west side all the way out east. Chargers at 2-5, Ravens at 1-6. And I know last time we talked, the question was, should the Ravens be tanking? Should the Ravens be figuring out a way to not win games so strategically they can be higher in the draft next year? A lot of people thought that's loser talk. A lot of people say, hey, keep fighting. Play as hard as you can. If you win, great. If you lose, great, but let it come out in the wash. Those are all realistic and fine answers. Here's the problem, though. Not the problem. This is a good thing. The Ravens never give up. They always play hard. They always fight hard. That speaks to their franchise, their organization, kind of the metal, the wear of this team in general, the coaching staff, and the players in general. And this is something I've never wavered on, guys. They do not have the horses. Ultimately, this is a league about talent. Sure, there's luck involved, there's timing, there's all these different things that are involved in sports or in business or in life. But listen, you need to have elite talent to win against elite teams. Chargers are certainly not that. Folks that didn't know about Baltimore and the Ravens this year coming in thought the Ravens were going to be an elite team. They are not. So it's a matter of, should they win, and what's that? What does that do for them? Does that feel good that you win at home against the Chargers? I don't know. But if Monday night against the Arizona Cardinals was any indication, it showed me that the Ravens are going to continue to fight throughout the season. So let's use that as an already. We know that. That's the mainstay. That's the constant. Ravens are going to fight. Do they have a fighting chance this weekend at home against the San Diego Chargers? Here's who the Chargers are, just to give you an idea if you don't know. Chargers 2-5. Their only wins versus Detroit, bad team, versus the Browns, a worse team. Chargers have not won on the road this year. Bengals lost in Cincinnati. They lost in Minnesota to the Vikings. They lost in Green Bay to the Packers. Here's who the Chargers are. We thought the Chargers were going to be a pretty good team this year. We know what Phillip Rivers is, and we know what Phillip Rivers has done to the Ravens in the past. Right now, currently, coming into M&T Bank Stadium this weekend, Chargers are the number one team in total offense and total yards. Because they've been behind plenty, and they throw. They are number one in passing yards. But they are 29th in the league in rushing. So this is all throw all the time for Phillip Rivers and his boys. It is pass, pass, pass for San Diego, and that can't be a good thing for the Baltimore Ravens. Here is the caveat, though. Anytime a team is one-dimensional, that plays in the favor of the opponent. San Diego is super one-dimensional. They are pass, pass, pass. So, if the Ravens know they don't have to key on the run because San Diego's not very good and they think their front with Jernigan and Brandon Williams and Courtney Upshaw can stop the run on the regular without having to sit there and stack the box, maybe, just maybe, the Ravens can come away with a victory. The problem is Phillip Rivers always seems to find a way to be productive, even though he and his Chargers are only 2-5 on the season. They are going to pass their faces off today. They're going to pass their faces off this weekend against the Baltimore Ravens, and that's never a good feeling when we know how depleted and suspect the Ravens secondary is. Chargers, by the way, are a top 10 team against the pass on defense, but they are terrible against the run. There's a theme here, obviously, with San Diego. They are second and last of the league in defending the run, are the Chargers. Browns, by the way, are the only team worse than them. So maybe Forsett and Buck Allen can get things going on the ground. Ravens can be balanced on offense, and they can beat the San Diego Chargers. I woke up early this morning about 6:45 with the thought that I'm going to do this video blog here on PressBoxOnline.com, thank you to our sponsor Carbiz, and tell everybody that I think the Ravens actually win this weekend. I don't know now, as the day's gotten longer, how confident I am in that, but I'm picking a Ravens victory. I'm picking a high-scoring game. I'm going Ravens 31, Chargers 29. That's what I see. What do you see? Comment, tweet, Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We need to get this thing going. Hashtag GY Show. It is a big show. We got to get it bigger, guys, and we can do it with your help. How do you think the Ravens-Chargers plays out at M&T? Let me know. posted everywhere. For PressBoxOnline.com, and as our sponsor always, thank you to them, Carbiz on their social platforms at Carbiz, online carbiz.com. I'm Glenn Younes. Till next time, I'll talk to you.